Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Brad is just putting all of our stuff in the car, so he isn't here for this intro, but you will obviously see him in just a sec. So as you can tell from the title, we are doing a little road trip through Rome. There will be some other vlogs on our channel if you want to go back and watch them. We've been to Milan. We also went to Budapest, but we didn't vlog that. And then we also went to Lake Como, which is a vlog over on my channel. So if you want to catch up on what we've been up to, then you definitely can. But we are currently in Pisa. We decided to come back to Italy just because it was a really cheap flight, and we kind of love doing little road trips ever since we did the one in Spain. I just think it's so nice having like the freedom of a car. You can go wherever you want. You don't have any time scales. Like, it's honestly the best. So we rented a little Fiat Panda. I will link the company below because we got the car for £25 for the week. And I put that on my story and so many people are like, where have you rented this from? Because I've seen like extortionate prices. And I honestly don't know how Brad found it. It was a company called Parking Go, I think, or Park and Go. And yeah, that was how cheap the car was, literally for a week. I don't know if it's because it's quite off season at the moment, but hopefully they will still have some good deals if you guys are interested. But that is how we got here yesterday. We drove 3.5 hours from Rome. Oh, that's another place we've been to. We've also been to Rome, so that will be another vlog. But yeah, we got here last night and we kind of just chilled. I did some work and then we went out for some nice dinner. The pizza was unbelievable. I'll pop a video in here. There's just like a really cute little pizzeria down the road from this Airbnb. This is also really close to the Leaning Tower, which we'll obviously show you today. Again, we did go there last night as well and saw it like all lit up, and that was really fun. Like, it was just so surreal because I feel like you see pictures of this place all the time, like it's in movies and things like that, and then seeing it in person is just like kind of fun. So yeah, it's a really quick trip here. We literally have just stayed the night and we are heading to Florence this evening. So we're just about to head out for some breakfast, go and see the sights a little bit, and then we will get back in the car. So yeah, that is a little catch up for you guys. I will quickly show you the Airbnb. This has been quite handy actually. It's really close to everything. It was like £60 a night and it's like a converted house. So you are technically living with others, but you don't like ever see anyone. You all have like your own little apartments in the house. So it was more than enough for what we needed it for. But let me quickly give you a tour. You guys were just balanced on this and I did just have a mishap with the camera. I balanced you on a bottle and it fell on the floor. There was a lens error, but somehow I fixed it because usually that is something there is no coming back from. But anyway, this is a quick overview. It's really cute. It's very like authentic, I feel, like just so much stuff everywhere, like all the little details, like these copper pots. Brad is obsessed with these. But yeah, really nice and spacious. The ceilings are so insanely tall. Like, this house is huge, or when it was a house before it was converted into these flats, must have been like literally massive. We've got the bed over here, a little tapestry on the back of the wall. Sorry, this camera is probably going to play up now because she's probably a little bit damaged, but yeah, that is the like studio apartment vibe. And then this is the door that you come in from, so I'll show you guys out there in a second. And then obviously you've got the bathroom in here, nice and spacious, everything you need. And that is it. I just got ready in here and I am now going to go and meet Brad, and we're going to head for some breakfast at this really nice place that we've seen just down the road again. Our Airbnb host was actually amazing and she sent literally so many recommendations, and I loved going to the pizza place because one, she recommended it, but two, it was like their first night of reopening and they weren't very busy. Like, for quite a while me and Brad were the only people sat in the restaurant, but they were the nicest people ever. Like, he was so sweet, the guy that owned it, and I really like that we could just give them a little bit of business at least. And the pizza was 10/10, so I highly recommend that too. Of course, like with everywhere we go, we will link our guide maps below, so you can see all the places we visit, even things that we might not mention on the vlog. Everything will be in there. But anyway, I'm gonna grab my stuff and we are gonna go and start the day. This is the little entrance hall. I'm actually not sure if anybody else stayed here, so I'm trying to be quiet, but yeah, you've got like a storage room if you want to leave your luggage, and then all the apartments just go around like this. And then obviously it is an apartment block, so you've got keys and stuff to get in, and then these are the gorgeous stairs. So imagine this when it was a house. Only downside is there isn't a lift and we are on the top floor, so getting the keys up here was a little bit of a struggle, but it's worth it. ceiling. Stunning. Firstly, we have Brad back. He's back from being a luggage man. Yeah.
Borsa.
We are at a place called
Filter Coffee Lab.
and it's real cute.
They have an outside area as well, don't they?
Yeah, and it was actually fine. There's probably heaters out there as well, but we have just got our brunch, which looks unbelievable. I'm really keen to see if this will beat the Aleppi Cafe, the one in Milan, where I had this, because that was so good. And then we've got some coffees, so we're just gonna have this and then go over to the tower, I think. Is that our plan?
Yeah, we'll go and look at the two other buildings as well next to it.
Yeah.
And then maybe do some walking along the canal.
So we are just walking to the Leaning Tower, which you would have just seen a sneak peek of, but this is the pizza place that we went to last night, and it was so good. Like, look at these. That is exactly what my pizza looked like. So check this place out if you do find yourself in Pisa. And this is the restaurant owner, the guy over there sweeping the floor. He's wearing the same jumper as last night. This is what it's called. It's literally just down the road that I think anyone will walk down coming to or from the Leaning Tower. Also, all of the restaurant owners here like share dishes. So we were getting our pizzas and then he went across the road and he picked up a plate of pasta for his dinner from the other restaurant, which I thought was so cute, because then he probably gives them pizzas. Imagine having, well, I was going to say having to eat pizza every night, but I don't think I'd mind that. Here is the Leaning Tower. We're just debating whether we're going to go up it, because we're thinking it might be kind of expensive. Like, most of the places we've been, the tickets have been quite a lot to do like the actual attractions. Like, they've been about 15 euros each. Yeah, so we're going to see how much it is, and we'll show you guys when we're closer. Here we are. So much busier today. Like, honestly, last night it was dead. We were probably one of 5 people in here, but now the sun's out, everyone is coming to see the tower. It actually doesn't, it's really weird, like the further you get away, the further you stand away from it, the more it looks like it's leaning, but as you get closer it literally just looks straight up. So we've just taken some pics outside the tower, and we're debating whether to go up, just because we feel like it will just give you a view. I mean, there's probably things to see inside, but I think you do have to pay, and you can go in like all the other buildings for free, so we're going to do that instead. And then there's like a, didn't she say like a high walk that you can do? Where? Like around the city, so you get a view anywhere.
I'm not sure.
I think that's what she said in her message. Yeah, she honestly suggested so many different things.
We went to the pizza place that she suggested last night and the coffee place, and they were both superb.
So I think there is like a walk you can do around the city and you get that kind of view. But anyway, we are going to go into the cathedral.
Baptistry and the cathedral. I think they're free.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in and have a look, because that is pretty impressive.
I know.
I think there's so much more to look at in a cathedral than there is a bell tower.
Yeah,
I think the bell tower, the actual view is actually up there.
Yeah, I feel like it would be amazing, but then I just feel like we could go and see the skyline elsewhere, like in other ways. So we'll see. But that is the update for now.
So you know the We went to the ticket office only to find out that the ticket for the cathedral was free, but to get up the Leaning Tower of Pisa it would actually cost us 20 euros each, so 40 euros in total, which it seems quite a lot of money, but I don't know if it's just like one-time thing where you just go and do it and then you've done it, like it's that kind of thing. But the baptistry as well cost money to go into, which is 10 euros each.
Yeah.
So all in all, if you wanted to visit all 3 buildings, although the cathedral being free, it would actually cost both of us?
They had a ticket in there that was for everything. It was 27 euros.
Okay, so 54 euros to get into everything. I mean, if you're a family of 4,
It's an expensive day out.
it's an expensive day out, isn't
You
it?
know what I think it is for us, like, because we're travelling around like quite a lot and we're doing a lot of things. Like, usually you might just do like a weekend break or something, so it probably wouldn't seem that expensive. But because we're like paying for a lot in the previous places, like if we paid to do everything, we're literally spending hundreds on like just going up
just
something. So
stuff.
I'm more than happy like just seeing it, like that's just as amazing.
Yeah, and like I say, like there are things that you think it's worth paying for. There are certain like cathedrals and like that's the Cathedral of Pisa, so you have to do it.
It seems quite a lot, but then I guess they've got to preserve it and like invest the money back into it.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, we are sat on holy grounds right now, just outside of the cathedral. We are just sitting in some beautiful sun. I think it's the first time I've seen blue skies since being in Italy. We'll show you where we are right now. Just on the grounds. Baptistries are just there. The sun is just there.
Like we're shielded from the wind, it's so warm.
And then the Leaning Tower of Pisa is just around the corner. But it's just nice to just sit and enjoy the sun. We just need a bit of sun because home is not very nice either. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have a little stroll around Pisa for a little bit before jumping back in the car and then heading over to Florence.
My favourite part about sitting here is watching everyone take their pictures.
Yeah, you'll see it. I'm going to zoom in. The people.
They're all standing on the bollard. How funny is that? There's literally someone on every single bollard. Up she goes. Get your hand in the right position. So it's quite loud here, but we have made a little pit stop and we've come to the other side of the canal, river. The other side of the city seems kind of busier, to be fair. There's loads of shops here, there's loads of like restaurants and stuff. So we've just made a pit stop for a coffee for Brad because obviously he's got to drive later. And then I have got an Aperol Spritz. And we're literally just sat in like this little square. I think there's a lot more to see, like obviously down that way, but we'll probably start to head back soon.
Over there, look. See the moon.
Oh yeah. There's a mural over there that we're going to go and see. This is just a really cute little spot to sit and have a nice drink. We're back in the car. We're heading to Florence now. Yeah, we literally just went for a drink and then walked like a different way back over the bridge. It's very pretty here. It feels really safe, doesn't it?
Came down the high street from where all the shops and stuff were. Had an Aperol, sat in the sun, had some nibbles, saw the mural of your art sculpture that you did for GCSE, is that right?
I think it was GCSE. Basically when I did my GCSE art, I just did the easiest thing I possibly could, and there's this artist who I don't even know the name of, which is obviously how much I paid attention. He basically does like these stencil drawings. I'll put a picture here so you guys can see the mural that we just went and saw, but I literally like copied his artwork and did that for my A-levels, and my teacher halfway through was like, you need to like add your own spin, and I was like, I haven't got any time for that.
Maybe not.
But yeah, we are now gonna get on the road to Florence and we'll catch up with you guys there because we are literally just going to be driving. I'll show you some of the sights. I feel like we said yesterday, didn't we, like Spain, driving through Spain was stunning.
Yeah, we drove through the middle of Spain though, so it would have been like Valley Central, lots of mountains, lots of nice scenery. Here it's nice scenery, but it's very flat, isn't it?
Quite flat. We did see the coast yesterday, which was nice. But yeah, otherwise it's just main roads really. Still cute though. Still
it's been nice actually, because the drive has been like one road, hasn't it? The whole way. It was what, 83 miles on the first one and then 113 the hour after. It'll
literally put you on a main road and then it'll be like, now stay on this road for 113 miles, and we're like, what?
Nice
that would never happen at home.
Because it's chaotic here, people drive like mentalists here. So it's nice to just be on a quiet road. Well, I say quiet,
just knowing what you're doing.
It's just a straight road. There weren't many cars that come past really.
I think it should only take us an hour and a half, so we will catch you guys when we are in Florence. Another country? No, Another city.
Country.